Hello again, welcome back to another HP Gaming GameLink video. My name is Matt, and for those of you that are our subscribers, thank you very much for joining us once again. You may have seen a video recently go up regarding Keyforge, a two-player starter set, and because you are exclusive folks, we thought we might do something a little bit different, but on a similar vein. We're going to be having a look at a premium box today. So if you've already watched the Keyforge video, you probably know a little bit about what's going on here, but premium box, premium content, premium subscribers. So there you are. Thank you very much again for your support. Now we're going to get into this one. I'm going to just take the plastic off. And as we all know, the plastic goes on the floor and we pick it up later. There we are, you can see the box there, it's nice, it's purple, which is always quite fantastic, and this box contains everything that the starter kit does, but it's just upgraded premium components. It also contains deck boxes for all the different cards that you acquire as you collect. So in here, let's just figure out how we're going to open this one up. We're going to slide off the sleeve and pop that to the slide, and we'll see how we go. I like the gold foil, that's pretty cool. The Keyforge logo is quite good, and it looks like it's got a few extra bits and pieces in there as well. So let's stand it up and we'll have a look and see what's inside. Now here we've got, looks like just some holders, nothing too crazy in there. Looks like we've got some cutouts which are similar to the ones that are in the starter kit that you would have already looked at. However, these ones also have armor tokens, which are very cool, and it also has the chain tracker, chain dial, rather than the simple cutout punch board you would have seen in the other video. So if you haven't already had a look at that, it might be worth having a bit of a look, just for comparison's sake. You've got your power counters there, the shield tokens, then you've got stun tokens, and it looks like there's some other damage counters and things in here as well, and I'm not quite sure what they're about. They've got their premium upgrade components. We'll have a bit of a look. I've got a trusty pocket knife here. We'll get into these ones as well. Fantasy Flight always offers their proof of purchase token as well, which is up there in the top corner. Just as a reminder that you've supported them. So yeah, these extra tokens, I'm not entirely sure. I know some of them look like they're stun tokens. These ones here look like they are for a different feel, same high quality as you'd expect from Fantasy Flight. And then you've got these guys here as well, which looks like they're for extra tokens, obviously being Worlds Collide being the third set in the game series. There's probably extra rules, extra effects from the extra houses that come into play, so we'll have to keep those in mind for another time. And then you've got your shield, your tracker dial. We'll see if we can find some bits and pieces for that. So this one's got your tracker dial with your chains, your handicaps if you will, and you can see there it's got the numerical number counters as well for how many cards you draw less each turn. And the window obviously comes off and it sits in there thus, which is very cool, and I hope there's a little thing in there to put it all together. If I can find that as we go through, I'll put it all together for you as well. Now, one other thing that this one has in this set as well is it has a little box here. This little extra box is a nice little Keyforge box, but it is actually a token box to hold all the components. So as you punch out all the different bits and pieces, they jump in there, and you can keep it all nice and safe and secure, which I really, really like. It keeps it all nice and safe. And all locked in together. Okay, what else have we got? We've got some other premium bits and pieces in here. Now these are your foldable deck boxes. So as you fold them together, they're already half pre-done. The base is already half pre-done for you. So you fold them all up nice and easy. 1, 2, 3. And you've got a deck box. Okay, so there's your deck box there. And on the side you've got stickers that you can place for each of the houses that are present in the deck, as well as the name of the deck if you wish. Just so at a glance you know what you're getting into. And then you've got your stickers for all the different houses. Now in the base set of Keyforge you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 houses. There are 2 more that were brought in Worlds Collide. So there's a total of 9 houses altogether, and I think Mass Mutation, the new set that's going to come out as of July 2020, will add a couple more houses as well, so you can increase your deck viability, I should say, or your different ranges and different styles, which is very, very good. There's lots of again, this is a unique deck game, so each deck is different. There is no other copy of it in the world, which means that if you get a copy of a certain set of cards, there is no other set of cards like that in existence. Now, the only other items that we've got in here, other than a lot of space saving, which I'm assuming is just purely for saving. Oh, there's a little marker. We'll put that together in a moment. Are our 2 decks. So we get 2 decks of cards, and we have got Servitor of Mars Borea, and then we've got Hoculeg the Giant Turncoat. And he's got, looks like Logos Untamed, and the fire ones, Barbados or whatever they're called, not Barbados, you know what I mean. And then we've got Shadows here, and we've got the 2 new factions which I'm not aware of the names of. But we're going to crack those open, we're going to have a look at those deck lists. But first I just want to put this together while I've got you all here. If I can open the packaging. They make them so hard to get into, I don't know why, it's really odd. Just to keep everything secure, I guess. Now these are the same sort of dials that you would have seen in other videos we've done for Fallout, for the other Fantasy Flight stuff like Marvel Champions. So yeah, it's a nice snug fit for these, which is very, very good. It means they're going to be built to last. And I do like it more than the simple card. I mean, the card method in the original core sets that you've seen already is nice. But having the dial, I think it just adds a bit more depth to it. So once it's all complete, let's go back to 0 here. So that's what it looks like when you start, and obviously as you spin the dial around, with the number of change it takes it 4 change, you've got -1 card. Obviously you go up from there until you are hopefully not at -4 cards when you draw back up. So that's very cool. I like that. It's a nice and smooth turn, and it does the job quite nicely. And it looks like a key that you're trying to forge as well, which is very cool. I like that. That is one thing I have noticed in this set. There are no actual keys to be forged, no tokens of keys. So it obviously assumes that you've got something else to track all of that, unless that's what these are meant to be here with the different tokens, who knows. But that's something obviously that you'll be able to decide. All right, let's get into the most important part, which is of course the decks. Who should we do first? Let's go with the Turncoat, just because it sounds cool. Okay, so it's interesting. The decks, when you buy a single deck, it comes in a pack with a pull tear on it. These ones don't have a pull tear on them. They're obviously pre-packaged in with the other boxes, with the premium box set. So for whatever reason, they've decided not to do that. It makes it it's not difficult to get into, it's just slightly annoying. Okay, so I'll get a photo of the deck lists closer to time, or for the video, so you can see up close what it's all about there, but hopefully you can get a bit of an idea of which ones are included in this deck. And we've got Brobnar, Untamed, and Logos in the Turncoat deck. So I'll just go through some of the cards for you there. And I'm sure if we're shooting, because it's shooting in high definition, you can just pause the video if you want a closer look at some of these cards. Quite a few duplicates from what I can see here as well. Now I'm not familiar with Untamed, but I haven't seen any of the logo stuff, so I'm interested to see how they all work. And playing a Logos deck as well, which is something that interests me. And I do like the fact that each deck does have its own strengths and weaknesses as well, which is very cool. And we'll go to the Brobnars now, find some Brobnar cards in here. So for those of you who aren't sure, each deck contains 12 of each of the 3 factions that it's representing. And obviously there's a few different decks out there. I actually came across, I opened a Call of the Archons deck, one of the original decks from the original set, and that had 4 horsemen in it from the Sanctum house, and that had 4 horsemen, effectively 4 horsemen of the Apocalypse, and singularly I think that wouldn't probably be as strong, but if you can get all 4 out on the table, yeah, it's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with, which I think is very cool. Okay, so that's the giant turncoat deck, which we will get close-ups of the deck list of so you can see what's actually in the deck themselves. And now we're going to open Svensdottir of Mars Borea. Svensdottir of Mars Borea, and the three houses are Shadows, Star Alliance and Saurian. And there's the deck list there. Again, if you pause the video, you'll be able to see the deck list in full. I will try and get a photo uploaded a bit later on as well in the video so you see what's in there. Okay, so we've got the Star Alliance first. Again, some of these cards, again, not familiar with these ones, haven't played any Worlds Collide yet. But there is obviously a lot of new cards, a lot of new powers, and of course, most importantly, the artwork, which is bloody fantastic in this game. It's not over the top. Flesh and Blood, for example, the artwork is obviously more suited to a more mature audience, which I do love as well, something for the older kids amongst us, but this one is suitable for children of all ages. And I think there are some kids out there that would be able to really jump on it. Now we're into the Shadows faction, or Shadows house I should say. Yangtze Gang we've come across once before. I think it's actually in the other video. And then we've got getting into our Saurian cards. Here we go. The colour themes of each of the different houses is great too. I really like it. It's nice. There we go. So it looks like Saurian is all very much dinosaur orientated, which is fantastic. Saw a pterodactyl there before. Terror as in the word terror. Again, a couple of duplicates. Phalanx strikes. Some strong cards in there. It'll be interesting to see how they go against each other and also against the other decks that we've already got in play. Interesting. Okay, so there you go. That's all the components for a Worlds Collide premium box. If you are interested, they're not listed on our website. They're not something that we get in on a regular basis. If you are interested in getting one of these boxes, please reach out to us. You can either email us at orders@hpgaming.com.au or you can hit us up on the website as well, hpgaming.com.au, or just write us comments in the comment section below. And if you have any questions, obviously we'll get back to them when we have a chance. Until then, again, thank you very much if you are one of our subscribers. If you're not, you can jump on the Patreon page. The link's in the video description below, and support us. We would love to have you on board, and you'll get access to all sorts of exclusives, extra discounts and other things as well. Until then, folks, thank you very much for joining us today, and we'll see you back at the table very, very soon. Bye for now.